This is the Xbox One X, and at $500, it's definitely not a cheap console. For instance, the PS4 Pro is $100 less, but the Xbox One S is sitting at just $250. So yeah, the big question here, other than how well it plays games, is whether its $500 price tag is justifiable or not. So that's the main question I'll try to answer in this video. The Xbox One X is a lot smaller than the S and the original one. So that's great, but design-wise it's very dull. It's just a black box with practically no interesting design decisions anywhere. But then again, it's a console supposed to be stashed into your TV table without being too large or crazy looking, and they've definitely managed to do that very well. Compared to the PS4 Pro, it's both less deep and high with a more powerful GPU. Awesome stuff. Speaking of GPU, the Xbox One X has a custom AMD GPU being 40% more powerful than any other console on the market. It's got 12GB of GDDR5 memory to help with 4K textures, and also it's got an 8-core CPU running at a frequency of 2.3 GHz. In terms of ports, you've got a single USB port at the front, and at the back you've got DC power in, meaning it has an internal power supply. Awesome. HDMI out and in, 2 super speed USB ports IR out, optical in, and lastly an Ethernet jack, but you don't have to use that, it's got Wi-Fi. For storage, you've got a 1TB normal hard drive, which is fine for gaming but definitely makes the operating system slower than it has to be. I'm not saying I want a 1TB SSD because that would cost $500 in itself, but I would have loved to see a smaller SSD just for the operating system to make sure it's fast and snappy like it should be in 2017. And many people have been asking me whether 1TB of storage is fine or if you need to install a bigger hard drive or get an external one. And the answer to that is, if you want to download more than, I guess, maybe 25 games, you need more storage because games nowadays are huge, and I feel like Microsoft definitely could have thrown in a 2TB hard drive instead. It's definitely not that much more expensive. I mean, Forza 7 was like 60 gigs, so yeah, you'll definitely need more storage down the line. So how does the games themselves look? Amazing, really. I've never seen a better looking game than Forza 7 Motorsport. Everything is so lifelike, from rain to the sky to the cars themselves in the game. They have definitely got ways to go though when it comes to the mechanical aspect of racing games and games in general, but graphics wise, the Xbox One X delivers crazy good visuals. However, that is only possible if developers decide to actually enhance and optimize their games for the new power found in the Xbox One X. Some other games I've tried on the Xbox One X is the new Assassin's Creed Origins and Battlefield 1, and they look amazing too. I love the fact that with the Xbox One X and consoles in general, it's very easy to get going fast. The downside, however, is that both major console manufacturers, those being Sony and Microsoft, don't allow you to play games online if you don't enlist into their monthly subscriptions of PS Plus or Xbox Live Gold. I do get that though. They're not making their profits by selling the consoles themselves, they're making a living by getting market share and selling these subscriptions in games, so I can't really blame them. I've gotta mention though, I really do like Xbox Game Pass. It's a brilliant idea that benefits everyone from the game developers to the customers themselves. And I was actually very surprised to see so many good games on the platform. Game consoles nowadays are much more than just that. You can download apps, browse the web, watch Netflix, and 4K HDR Blu-rays. So you're definitely getting more than just a game machine with this console. Keep that in mind. So to sum up this review, I like the Xbox One X a lot. I like its performance, the games on there, Xbox Game Pass, the size, and a whole lot of other things. I don't like the fact that you have to pay to play online, the design, and also that the operating system isn't as smooth as it could be if they had an SSD dedicated to the OS. And lastly, 1TB of storage won't be enough for most people. So what about the price? Is it worth it? Well, that greatly depends on you, the customer. If you've got a 4K TV and don't have a Blu-ray box or anything like that, and also would like to play games on your 4K TV, it's definitely worth it. 4K HDR Blu-ray players are usually like $500 on their own, So when you're also getting the most powerful gaming console in the same price, the price definitely starts looking very justifiable. If you're only going to be gaming though and on an older 1080p TV or monitor, I would personally get the Xbox One S or the PS4 Slim, or just wait for the next generation of consoles. But then none of that matters if you just want the best of the best, and okay, I'll tell you, the Xbox One X is probably the best console right now. So let me know what you guys think of the Xbox One X in the comment section down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace!